Territory 8 technically is a 20,000 square foot building here on our campus that we've dedicated toward implementation of automated technology, but it's really much bigger than that.
My name is Wayne Chumsland. I have been with Kimray for 4 years. I currently work in Territory 8. Previous to that, I worked in Territory 5 in the mill department. I knew it'd be exciting to face the challenges. I knew it'd be exciting to solve the problems with the departments and individuals. I knew it'd be exciting to be there from the beginning.
The concept for Territory 8 actually began when the downturn hit and we decided, okay, we can't build a building right now. At that time, we had learned about some new technology that we wanted to try to implement into our production environment. And the 48 Automation team, which was working on the Cornerstone project at the time, they came up with the idea of taking one of the buildings that we had here, clearing it out, and utilizing that to implement some of the new things that we had learned that we wanted to implement in Cornerstone, that we could actually implement it here.
One of the things that I think kind of got me excited the most was that it was going to pull in many areas of Kimray as a whole to start planning for the future.
Kimray is always investing, and I think looking at new processes to help stay competitive and invest. It also invests in our people because they're able to learn, new skills or be able to grow and learn new equipment, which is really exciting. I'm excited to see some of our high volume jobs come back into Kimray where we can control costs, we can control scrap, and be able to continue to improve the products that we supply to our customers.
One of the biggest benefits that we're gaining from Territory 8 is just the approach that we have had in pulling people together to solve the different challenges that have come up as we've implemented the new technologies.
We've really been able to identify and learn what material specifications that we need to run a good product every time in the most efficient way, and it's caused us to actually collaborate with suppliers, with customers, to really find out what do we want, what does our customer want, and how can we make that through the entire supply chain just go smooth.
Looking at some of the things that we learned with Territory 8 resulted in us creating this team for material excellence.
They're a team of many different areas that sit down and they go through specifications. They've sampled different specs on materials over and over, and this takes months and months and months of work to do, to make that process as streamlined as it can be so that it makes all of our jobs a lot easier, but especially the machinist who's having to run that material.
My name is Veer Suksamran. I work at Kimray for 11 years now. I'm a CNC machinist. When we work at the Territory 5, it's more physical. Every 30 seconds, the parts come out, and then you have to put the new one in. All those you have to deburr too. That's why your wrist is kind of hurt. Territory 8 machine is less stress on my body.
The work that's been done in Territory 8 helps other territories by the new equipment, the learning. As they get new equipment, we will already have that skill and we won't have to go back through the growing pains of learning how it all works. We'll have that experience here.
My name is AJ, training in Territory 8 on the Okuma 4. Running a horizontal mill, machining 400 series parts. It's been nice working up here, being able to get parts set up and running properly, how they should be. All tool life will be set, programming will be set right, speeds and feeds will be right. So when we go down there, everything's set, and we'll just copy everything down there and keep on rolling.
It's exciting to me to see that not 48 Automation, but Kimray automated machining is going to be something that all of us get to be hands-on in determining what we do going forward.
There have been so many teams involved in this project. You've had machine shop, you've had scheduling, purchasing, material handling, IT, accounting, facilities, engineering, quality, safety, and even marketing has been involved in the success of this project. So it has been a fantastic example of teamwork across this organization, and I'm excited about what we've been able to accomplish. Territory 8, I think, has been really more of a cultural shift for us as we have embraced this kind of technology and have learned from it and have come together as a team to implement it successfully. So it has impacted Kimray on a much bigger scale. So it represents something much bigger than just the physical space and the technology. It represents, in my mind, a coming together of our organization to embrace what I see as the future of our production environment.